right foot a couple of times and Avishka Pereira will go for the line, go under the post.
ජීවිතය ගැන ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණයක්.
Swiss Tech Skim Coat finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
St. Thomas's College taking on Science College in the Dialog Schools Rugby Knockout competition.
Mayanka does to get us underway. It's a bit of a flat kick to say the least, but a big hit coming in. Nice little ball away to Sanishka Lianagunawardene, and now Dias in for the corner. Can he get there? Just short. Ball in the hands. This time Udan Bulatsingala goes for the line. And the try is scored. They managed to get over, and it's Mikhail Karunaratne who comes up with the ball. Kick will really test the abilities of Dias. And it's good. Bulatsingala behind the first man to the Thomian winger who steps off his right foot a couple of times, and Avishka Pereira will go for the line, go under the posts. Wonderful run by Avishka Pereira.
Once he stepped back inside against the grain, a massive yawning gap opened up with the inside defenders just taking a bit too long to close things up. And once Kure went, there was no stopping him. Even the fullback, he just ran around.
Good tackle so far. And Dias slots in the much easier conversion. Out. Science fielding it well and trying to shift the point of attack. Nice dummy that time. Beautiful run straight through the middle from the number 10. Cutting back in field, and that's a wonderful try. This is the try of the match so far. What a superb run from the number 10.
We have a game on our hands.
Well, the skipper has decided that if... And all over that ball is the little scrum half, Medukadri Singh, but it was nowhere he was legal as Mayanka Dias puts in a big right-footed step. Can he get into the corner? Yes, he can. That's a beautiful run by Mayanka Dias. Needed to make up for that missed tackle on the other end, and boy did he do that. Very distinctive kicking style. Nice follow through, head over the ball, and it's
And St. Thomas's College early on in quite a handsome lead there. Stepping in and going out. And the player from the Science College team who was...
referee's arm comes up very correctly. And there's a score. Beautifully done that time. No fringe defenders for the Thomians. And in the end, it's a little scrum half, Medukadri Singh. Good desperate defense, but just not enough. As St. Thomas has come back
to put the conversion over, and he's successful.
It available. Karunaratne and Udan Bulatsingala with a lovely show and dive over. Hasn't had to do much, the young fly half. But that time, ball knocked out of his hand. And here's Sanishka Lianagunawardene, spots acres of space. And now it's a foot race. Sanishka will run back, but Sitara Madhusanka will get back and put in a kick. And just managed to kick it out inches away from that corner flag.
Wobbly old kick there by the flanker, but thankfully for him and for Science College, time was up in this first half.
A 33 points to 14 lead. Also take nothing away from the kicking. Game on our hands, but fortunately that didn't lift them enough as we come back to live action from this second half. Full of running. Inside, lovely show and go again from Dilruwan Pereira. And that's a brilliant try from Science College. Manages to find some gaps. Nice little shows of the ball. Just a little movement and swerves of the hips. And Akila Rajapaksa started it off.
That move from the Science College players early on. Before that, there were some good runs as well, making good bust-ups by the Thomian defenders as he adds the extras to his...
Low to the ground. pumping those big thighs, the Thomian cricketer Kumbragarite, and Avishka Pereira stepping back in field, and he'll get his double. Dotted down, he ended up on the right wing.
As we see the replay, the ball swung out wide, sent through the hands early on, and boy oh boy, what a step, beats a couple of players, and there was no stopping us, which gives the winger a bit more time to work with.
But this is a little dangerous as Vikramasuriya goes back and does really well. Oh, that's Akit Kure rather, and I think that's been missed. But it should have been a knock-on and probably an offside penalty for St. Thomas's, for Science College rather, as Tulsi Aluvihara will go for the line and get it over as well. So St. Thomas's pretty lucky to get that score. But also, Dias, and manages to squeeze it in. That's thumped long and low. Dias spots a little bit of a gap. He's still going. Nice offload from Mayank Dias, and Bulat Singalage gets to the corner. It's a beautiful finish. It's a beautiful offload from Dias. Getting across well to make the tackle was Dilruwan, but the try I think is good, and that's what the referees have decided as well.
Indeed, Shanak, the try is good.
So a second penalty conceded, taken quickly by Hiruka, and he's over the line. 3 players in double figures today.
Catch, think twice, just looked up, ducked under the tackle, went low, and
Coach Valpola will be very upset when they watch the video of that try. Just short once again, the Thomians. Looking for the highest score of this pre-quarter final round, and they get it now. And it is Zoyan Hamid.
saying Amana Bank try in our sleep as well.
Ranwellage, who's a front row forward, probably the smallest in the game. Beautifully done. And he's going to get his hat-trick. Methukethri Singh is the top try scorer of the day. Gets his hat-trick and screams for his team to travel back.
To sneak through the tiring, fatigued Thomian defense. Quite a few substitutes came along as well, where they would have been lacking a bit of combination and communication, as St. Thomas's College run away with a 59 points to 33 win over Science College, and they secure the first Mount Lavinia derby.
St. Thomas's, who scored a massive 9 tries, but also let in 5, which will be of concern for the Thomian coaches.
The Swiss Tech player of the match, Chanut Ehliagoda from St. Thomas's College.
Our mountains are majestic. They can be life-giving. Some are even sacred, and their heights bear marks of our heritage. Our mountains elevate us. To us, they are ever inspiring.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.